I'm bored. I just left Bazan Library. There's no electricity in my apartment. I'm a victim of a hate crime. Seeking the death penalty for everyone that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of everything, money, steals my money. What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna stay in a hotel downtown today. What else? 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 I'm bored. Anyways, how far those Nike took into invading Buckingham Palace's privacy, where no one gives me money. And those people that I grew up around se morían decades ago to see what is it that they wear. Do they run naked or not? And so people are like, no sea jíbaro, que I've been there already. I get invited to weddings. Just be a normal person. Don't stalk, don't steal, don't rape. Don't say that you're gonna take over the casa just to be important. And they don't understand. So they've stolen my homes, my vehicles, my money. They rape. And because I don't confer with anyone, hip hip hooray. I know nothing about their Nike whatsoever because that's not my prerogative. It's not the right word. I want braids. Anyways, I want a Coca-Cola t-shirt. ASOS. We're gonna get one today. Also downtown at the mall. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want tacos. I have no money. Who's gifting me money today? I just worked. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Go, lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INTAYIAFAY. I'm sorry, shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate everyone that steals from me. Tagging the FBI in this. I need a dental visit. I haven't been to a dentist in 5 years. Oh, and I don't like the free clinics. They don't answer a Haven for Hope where there's that Christian one. Anyways, and I don't want to make the time to visit there because I don't have enough money for food. Joanna Vargas wants her teeth to be intact for her to become here fuck me instead. So they try to decommission women like myself by stealing money, by bullying, by raping one's crushes, by getting in the way of one receiving money. They're illegal prostitutes. They're disgusting. And then they want to be on Tinder like the hot girl. They're disgusting. Son basura. You can decapitate Albert Suarez that steals from me, gets in the way of receiving money, steals my money so that Joanna's happy. Y le mama el pene. Like that's one a condition that she has for her to suck his dick. Que él me mate a mí. And he happily is obliged with that. So does Ginny Gendalides ask that from him. So does Madeline Acevedo Lorenzo to the Anthony Capisano guy. They're like, you must kill Arlene si quiere que te mate el pene. Te maten el pene. They're like, okay. They're disgusting. They've been doing that for decades. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Madeline Acevedo Lorenzo. You can decapitate Groupie, Berenice Venegas. They want to know what a bad girl is. You can decapitate Ginny Gendalides Lorenzo Suarez. You can decapitate the Señora Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate Juana Vargas. It's the 75 getting sports. What else? It's there, but then I forget it too. What else? I haven't even looked it up. I always trucks sometimes. What else?
This must continue. 5 eastbound.
More coffee from this place Sunday. If it's dating makes me money, I could be cooking dinner for myself. Dating if you wanted today if I have money. Those people that I grew up around think that I'm gonna abandon my kids for a man for them to make me seem as needy as they are. They're prostitutes, they're sex addicts, they're always thinking about raping, they're disgusting. No disfrutan ni la comida, ni dejan comer a uno tranquilo. With maldita sea. It's like they're putting at one t-shirt and saying, let me rape you. Those are relatives of my parents, their neighbors, colleagues. Mierdas that do that to one. They're disgusting. Ew. ¿Sabías que si inyectarles come mierda del toilet y toma agua del toilet y qué puerca esa amiga? Dividen la lista de Lorenzo Suárez lleva violando por más de 40 años. Un asco. She steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my vehicle, steals my homes, and rapes my crushes. And my crushes are men, so they're like, that's what's in front of us. Oh, yeah. So they're not worth pursuing. They're lawful, they're not men. That's why I don't want them in my life. Yeah. I love how empty the buses of the problem. What else? I'm gonna shop the rent today. Stoneworks. Ahora mismo, Arlene Lorenzo se está con Alex Suárez at trivia. Que le sentaré. Por el color no, que le sentaré. Ay, no, Evelyn, por el color no, que le estoy casado con Arlene. No, Evelyn, por el color no. He is wondering, remember laughing at the rowdy city that he took over with those Suarez kids here? Not me, because I ran across. Ooh, that's legend. But I met him decades ago, or his mother just said, don't do it, or do it. I can't remember. Porque no había las que trajeron chino aquí. Even though the Hard Rock Cafe was did he bring that? That's hilarious. She thinks it's about her. I mean, it's a little bit about her. That's not weird. I don't need to I don't know. Why do you think like this? Whoa, Chelsea. I'm bored. I'm working on my tan. I semi-ish shaved my face. I see the progress. It's cellulite right there. He was like starky white. And then the bottom gets darker too for a while. It is not as bad as it was a few days ago. Like now, today, I noticed. Oh, there's some difference too, I think. Because I'm sitting against my mouth shut. I'm bored. I'm gonna shop at Target. What else? Even for homeless? No, wait, but I don't have money to be in a homeless shelter. Get out for free. And it may be full. I'm waiting in my apartment without electricity, without money for food, without being able to have sex. But if I'm seeking the death penalty for Jamie Denmark, for fraud and mistakes in my home, without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way, mercy, and money steals my money. You can decapitate my homie and slaughter sons that rape me, that steal my money, that steal my vehicles, that rape my crushes. How many years has Anthony Capisano been raping Richie here? Y Andrew Suárez lleva violando a Alex Suárez por cuántos años? Is Alex like, dude, why don't you marry her already so it stops raping me? Oh, does he rape you as an adult? You know, Anthony Capisano is, they used to, I don't know if it was Albert and Anthony Capisano is it, or Andrew and Anthony Capisano is it. They said that they were raping Alex in his childhood, thinking that he was me. He got married to me in their head, like, I guess that is. He se acostaba de rescue, like. What else? You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo that rapes Albert, Andrew, Alex, and Anthony Capisano. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo that rapes Alex, Albert, Menorito 9 years younger than me, Alex, and Anthony Capisano. What is the Andrew?
Please remain seated and hold on.
You can decapitate the rapes Alex, Andrew, Albert, and Anthony Capisano. Él violó a Aker when I was like 19 years old, so like Aker no se casara conmigo. Okay, he had already made me fail. He can marry those leeches, but I didn't consider them marriage material. Ellos se obsesionan. They're like, Albert wants wedding cake, so I'm mad that he won't marry it. Y Albert había cogido el flavor of the wedding cake para casarse con Arlene. Because I got in the way of the Albert. Y ella se iba a casar con Arlene, entonces Albert me va a matar a mí. So I have to ruin Aker's wedding with Arlene, because Arlene and Aker are having babies. Porque Albert y Andrew se creen que también tenían tips. What else? I'm like her dog. Oh, and that's what I'm What else? I'm bored. I'm ready to go to such a I'm obsessed with bluish lately. On a vehicle, things. I'm ready to HEV softwares and everything. Decapitate this my furniture. Just keep whatever minute. Kill this stuff for decades and found that they didn't kill. Even decapitate them. The steals from me so that they will this my rapes and I seek the penalty for they will this one. Qué gente tan bruta. Edgar said decades ago to me. He's like, you don't have no one. You hot piece of ass, literally. You poor thing. You're so pretty. You're fucking perfection. And you have no one. None of them are better than me. Only main bitch. So I had a very bad day with Edgar Bruno's gotcha. I don't even 2004, but it wasn't Edgar Bruno's gotcha. It was small bad thing. It's like literally, and then he's like, don't go find anyone new. But they just like, I want babies, but we don't have a relationship. So if I find someone new, I maybe like I just met this college brother or this dude thing, and I'm having babies with him. Ignore you. What else? Okay, I think one of my primas that happened to her. She ignored the main bitch. Had amnesia. Married someone. Had the baby and then he killed her. And it turned out to be that the bitch is a stalker. Had a pretty boy that she liked. Arnold. That she had where she's alive, she was then later in her 40s or something after the amnesia. It's like, oh yeah, that guy that I watched babies with since I was little. And I think it's for some of them move on, but like, honey, that you ignore me. And I have no that things. It's just, I have a roster that I'm following through with, and your time has passed. Y tú me dijiste que no, and you moved on with that guy, had kids with him. Good for you. What else? I guess it's fun living today. I want the price of a hair clip donated to me through paypal.com/hairs. What does the PayPal mean? PayPal.me. It's not sure what it is. Anyways, figure it out. It's PayPal. And the username is Layer Blue Sky. Let's give me the price of air. What else? I mean, it was a couple of them by myself. Yeah, no, it's like I don't know. Say something fun. I'm working on my tan. And semi-ish. Shave my legs better. This is art too. And I love those stick out. I'm like when I do a really good job, then I'm like really like for real. So I have injuries during FBI from when I stayed at Salvation Army, and from that day that I had to get food. So the ladies melambela means in her great fantasies about me. Because she steals my money so I don't have food, and so that I get her. So they wouldn't mark me. Like I have incisions from a surgery. They think they stabbed me. So Rosaura Sotorosa may be saying, I stabbed her 5 times. She has 5 incisions on her belly. Por no querer dejarme violar. And Jeannie and Aliris may be saying, ay, ver, métemelo por el culo. Y este es él metiéndose por el culo y ella literalmente, they freeze this image, take a screenshot y ella está lambiéndome la rodilla aquí. And the injuries that I got because she steals my money. That's what they want. They want to mark people. They're stupid. Se le va un cuero, una mierda. Y la hace lo que sea. Por ver el pene sacarse y ese nene lindo. Y yo, mírale, Dios mío. Si él supiera el potencial que ella tiene. Pero cuando bebé tenía. Y no estaría haciendo esa mierda. Y no es porque when it comes to pretty, but everyone has their favorites. Ese niño es bello. Wow. Some people it's very ugly. What else? Those outfits are so relatable. Down to what else is getting on me? Live my life. What else? Anyways, you can decapitate me. So did he traffic me into a 1-bedroom apartment by causing my poverty? Steals from me, doesn't he? Don't asco thinking que yo lo voy a dejar violarme nada porque que va a estar necesitada en un 1-bedroom apartment without my kids. These people that I grew up around, disgusting. In the meantime, Jaime is so pretty. Is that his real name? And I saw Richie before, and I saw 9 years younger than me. Oof, those penis I want to see when he's an adult, but so it's busy. And I don't live for that. They may be like very ignorant. I want to stay there tonight and watch TV or all better for myself with white sheets. Buy myself some panties, cotton hands from Walgreens, and just leave topless there. They're debating, those people I grew up around, if I deserve air conditioner or not in my apartment. It's up for debate. They're like, well, si ella es reina, does she deserve air conditioner? No. They steal my money to give themselves the power to give an opinion about my lifestyle. They're embarrassing. I expose how disgusting they are briefly on Facebook.com/Air Blue Sky. Dan un asco. Son basura, una asquerosidad. You can decapitate Maritza Vargas Lorenzo, esa tipa es una puerta, una mierda, una basura, una asquerosidad. Se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso, me roba mi dinero, she rapes my crushes, she steals my vehicles. Es una asquerosidad mierda tratando de violarme. I added them to Facebook so I don't forget their names. Or when they get as adults-ish. You can decapitate Burgundy Woods. If as an adult she stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of your saving money, and or steals my money. I'm bored. I'm bored. It was 15 minutes of that. I'm hungry and I'm wafers. She thought she was gonna rape me with the Burgundy Woods. And that Jamie Ferrocino. Yeah. You're gonna complicate that Jamie girl that was stalking him or strong. Iba tan puerca que hace. You're gonna complicate it with this one. You're gonna complicate it with this. What do you have? Otherwise, it's this church. I have so much that I want to do on that. I'm gonna take this. My visa doesn't expire until next year. April 2026. And I think that the city will pay for my rent for another year. Yo ganda capital Anthony Capisano ese basura leche mierda. O hace mate que hace cuantos for trying to traffic me into my dad's home for him to rape me. And for him to use my personal property, my vehicles, my homes, my money, my Rolex, for him to entertain people as if I don't have people that I need to entertain and give me this kind of way. They stole my money, they stole my home that I planned to entertain Edgar in. They thought Edgar would be an ally to them. That's why on Facebook I'm like, married to Edgar, give me money. What else? I'm bored. They think I'm gonna kill myself for not attending Shakira's concert. Shakira, who? What else? I want pizza for Royal Sorry today.
Approaching Hubbard and Hackberry.
Yeah, and I was always trying to read my kids' phone. Shoot her. What else? I'm bored.
Get there with care. Don't chase the bus. Llegue a donde tenga que ir con cuidado. No corra detrás del auto.
I think we're gonna try this. Just noise. Do not go says in that way. Through Uber Eats, I read what. With certain motivation. Just having a vehicle. You get to go with the Sarah Francis. You don't even spoil. Mierda, basura. Well, she thinks she needs to kill me to become a woman. I'm bored. I want to visit this It's not some lightweight there. That irks me. Having to get off the bus with my kids. On my way to my apartment. I need a vehicle. You can decapitate and then Malave stay in my home with my permission to in my vehicle. That's no emergency conceal. You can decapitate Claudia Gabriela Martinez.
Approaching Walker.
You can decapitate Misty Francis que se mudó a mi casa sin permiso. Me roba mi dinero, me roba mi vehículo, me roba. Hasta mi hunting cueva se la ponen nueva y la dejan sucia en mi casa as an act of terrorism. So I can't enter my own home and get my property there. They're disgusting.
Approaching Elevator Way.
I'm gonna visit that place. You know, my friends are at that place here, my apartment. On the table, at a pool, in his swimsuit, rose. You know, he was in Harvard, I would like. And then the next few years, there's something awesome. Like bread, fruit, walnuts, possibly non-perishables. And really, carbs are life. It's exhausting to leave my partner every day just to get food. Thank you. Pero Ginny Gentilides quiere buscar a quien violar. So that's what they facilitate. They steal my money and they're like, ese muchacho. Y se emocionan. Ellos se emocionan al ver una persona. Decades ago. And they're like, we must find out, búscalo, dile que está en peligro, and they'll reply. So they have a modus operandi, they're disgusting. Hey, me dijeron que está en peligro, este también. Amiga, que es FBI. Look at her, that cute costume. Ella te va a proteger con su FBI costume. Dude, I need a tip right now. It's possibly what David Ledesma asked about pimping a hoe to someone that wasn't even looking for it. And then I imagine if you don't give me the money, I already know who your wife is, and I'm just gonna say, look at him, ew, fuck me instead. Already fucked her, dude. That's so easy to find her. She's about to leave you, have a baby with me just for fun because I want to. Anyways, les voy a enviar todos estos videos de cuando te hiciste. No one needs that. That's not a friend. Ideally, you don't even need a friend. You just need people to fuck with. Then you say that just as you. Sometimes one is like, okay, pretty girl. I think you're sexy enough to go out with, but I don't want to fuck. That happens. But these people that I grew up around, for the most part, they're like, la mejor amiga es la que me aconseja. No. No la busques a ella. No le pidas perdón. Cómprame un diamante a mí, una sortija, una pulsera mejor, con el dinero de ella. And Rich is like, wow, esa Ginny Gentilides is my best friend. Yo le digo, ¿qué tú crees? Llamo a Arlene, le pido perdón, sin pedirle perdón, así mucha cursilería, y empiezo a mamarle las tetas y el toto y los pies, eso, inmediatamente, y que preguntándole a una prostituta ilegal. And they're like, no, con el dinero que tienes, Arlene, cómprame los diamantes y yo te los modelo. Mañana voy a estar por Snapchat así. Y dices, wow, I would look so rich if I did that. And then someone in Italy might see that picture. And then they'll hit me up. Asegúrate poner regalo from Richie en el caption por lo menos. So that your followers see me in that picture, a ver si if I consigo un hookup. Entonces, no llamo a Arlene. Le dijiste que no llame a Arlene, esa es mi mejor amiga. Esa es la mejor amiga de Arlene. Y me dijo, no llames a Arlene. Déjala, Arlene no sabe ni cocinar. Ahora mismo tiene que estar llevando a Jaden al baño con una diarrea. Ese nene tiene 11 años y todavía lo tienen en Pampers. Possibly what she says to them, because they want to mention body fluids, private parts, slightly, to rape the kid. So para ella privadamente al fraile, a Jaime, esa basura. Ew. I don't know if I said it all. Pero back then, qué asco. What else? Quizá en 2011 le dicen, no sé, Keilani está en diapers y so es Jaden. Arlene me dijo que no sabe ni cocinar, no limpia la casa. No la llame, cómprame un bote y nos vamos tú y yo ahí en el bote. Así en 30 años. Cuando Arlene, para la boda de Jaden, Arlene me invita, yo voy a decir en la misma boda, mira Arlene, aquí te tengo un álbum de cuando Jaime me la mamó con el dinero que te robamos y Richie me la mamó con el dinero que te robamos. Ellas se invitan a la boda. The one of one's kids, and those kids may never marry, may never invite me to the wedding. Y ella se cree que en el bautizo de la bebé de Keilani, si Keilani tiene una hija. Like that specific, dan un asco. Ella me va a enseñar un álbum de cómo Andrew le mama las tetas con el dinero que me roban. Y cómo Albert le lambe los pies con el dinero que me roban. Y cómo el Anthony Capizano ese le llenó las tetas de semen con el dinero que me roban. Porque they've already done that in the past. Their half brother too me enseñó videos, un puerco, un asqueroso. Ella se cree que yo voy a estar detrás de él, lo que le envidio. Es bruta. Me enseñó videos de cómo él se lo metía por el culo a ella y a la Stephanie esa. I don't know her last name. Creo que ella se mató, si no se debe matar. Anyways, what else? Ella en leather. Wow, qué portfolio. Ya van por el tercer color amarillo de leather con mi dinero. Me quieren enseñar. They're disgusting. They're basura. They're disgusting. Son una mierda. You can take competition and that is unnecessary. You can take competition. Andrew's half brother. That's like 8 years older than me. Dan un asco. They're basura. Right? They're disgusting. They steal money and then they try to hurt you. Like, look, this is good. It isn't. You're supporting a leech that steals from me to try to inflict pain onto me. At least just try to rape me. At least just possibly rape me while you drug me. So it isn't. That couldn't happen to me. But I have better standards. I'd rather stay by myself than be with a piece of shit. For real. Dan un asco. They're disgusting. That was decades ago. And they still, they're not gonna show up. They constantly fake being me. They're like, Alex, I'm gonna give you this burner phone. Entertainment como si tú fueras Arlene. Ya parí. Entonces ellos buscan female anatomy en Google y sale un gato, la vayan así. Y ellos le dan screenshot a eso y él le envía por WhatsApp a toda esta gente asquerosidad que quiere violarme. Mira, mira la foto de my pussy, guys. Mira la foto de my pussy, guys. And they're like, si pudiera meterte dedo y te metía dedo. Pero acaban de parir. So they possibly fake being me and fake talking to me, knowing that that's not even me in the conversation, because they may be paying one of them or themselves a burner phone to fake being me while everyone participates, thinking that's so funny. ¿Qué le diría a Arlene ahora mismo? Que parió a Gailani porque they're sex addicts, they're porn addicts. They're disgusting. They're basura. So girls are embarrassing. So I'm never gonna go on to talk to them para que me enseñen en los calendarios que hace. Que si enero, marzo, el outfit que se puso que me robaron. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I stitched this last year. Who's gifting me money today? I'm gonna stitch again and activate my website. Arlene Lorenzo Art. I'm excited about that. When my apartment is clean, I know about. Who is gifting me money? Worst people ever. I need to clean that stuff. This is disgusting. I need to throw away that. Yikes. I need to throw away this. I need to clean this apartment. Yeah, there's like roaches everywhere. But I've been asking for money to clean my apartment for a while. I'm no legal prostitute. Gini Gendali se cree que yo estaba en una esquina así dando el culo a la gente para que la gente no se entere que yo no tengo electricidad en mi apartamento. Porque ser influencer would be so embarrassing. As a human, this is disgustingness towards me. She's the worst guest at an orgy. She's disgusting. She thinks she can dictate who can have sex at orgies. Wants to control who lives together or not. She's so embarrassing. Es basura, una asquerosidad, una mierda. Y ella ha perdido ¿cuántos años de su vida hablando de mí? No. Ew. You have to take Leon Baker that tries to rape me. He took me hostage through Facebook and Messenger in 2020. And then he wants to divert me to talking to those females that want to rape me, Diana Acevedo. For her to be like, I'm better than you! I went on a date with you later! And he raped you through Messenger! So I'm better than you! I'm better than you! You can decapitate Joanna Vargas, que se cree que yo vivo enamorada de Liam Baker. Who? Esa tipa cuero decades ago. I found one of her cousins attractive. Ew. Y esa tipa se emocionó un asco. Now we're gonna be family. Now you and I can get in, what is it? En probadores naked together. And I said, no, that's not gonna happen. Pero si yo te estoy invitando, tú tienes que decir que sí. They want to occupy one's time with them raping one. And then para enterarse cuántas veces una está con el primo o no, para entonces decirle a una, yo también estuve con él. Son mierda de gente. You can decapite a Albert Suárez, ese tipo de un asco, es una mierda, es una basura. What else? 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 I'm gonna order food from Uber Eats. I wouldn't eat it here though, so I'd like to take myself to a place to eat. You can give me money today, and I'll just get an Uber ride somewhere. HEB in South Forest is open till like 11. I'm working on my tan. So good. So that's a positive. There's no electricity in my apartment. Ew, ew, ew. There's roaches, but you can decapitate Jennifer Mari Vasquez that steals from me. Gets in the way of me receiving money, steals money. Rapes Richie Hill, rapes Jorge Abreu. Ahora se van a casar, ¿no? Richie says, cásate conmigo, Jennifer, para que Liz se entere de que yo estoy enamorado de ti. Porque he hires her as an illegal prostitute. So most likely after he turned 18, so he feels guilty that she's going to get the death penalty for raping him. So they end up getting a wedding, I've heard. Decades ago, some of their relatives, ew, 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 they're so gross. They're disgusting. They make it official. They're like, ¿te acuerdas cuando tú te hacías pasar por Arlene? Don't ask me what I think about when I have sex with you. I'm turning on the hotspot on my phone. Who's gifting me money? Oh, it's so hot today. Live here on my laptop.